Good morning friends, hope you all are well. Today I am going to discuss about the structure, types and function of neuron. Neuron is the structural and functional unit of nervous system. It has mainly three components. These are cell body, dendrites and action. Cell body. It has cytoplasm and nucleus and also has various cell organelles just like animal cell, but it does not have centriole. The small branched fibers that come out from the cell body is known as dendrites. On the other hand, the long and thin unbranched fiber that comes out from the cell body is known as action. Action has protective and insulating covering and it is made up of myelin, and action ends at the nerve ending. Types of neuron. There are mainly three different types of neuron. These are sensory neuron, motor neuron and relay neuron. But before discussing their function, I would like to explain the term receptor and effector. What are receptors? Receptors are special types of cells that are present in the sense organ. They can detect stimuli and convert them into nerve impulse. On the other hand, the effector converts the nerve impulse into action. I am giving a few examples of receptor. Thermoreceptor. It is present in our skin and it can detect heat. On the other hand, photoreceptor, it is present in our eyes and can detect light. Olfactory receptor, it is present in our nose and can detect smell. Phonoreceptor, it is present in our ears and can detect sound. And gustatory receptor, it is present in our tongue and can detect taste. Few examples of effectors are muscles and gland. Now I am explaining the function of sensory, motor and relay neuron. Sensory neuron. What does sensory neuron do? It sends messages from sense organ or receptor to the central nervous system, means brain and spinal cord. On the other hand, motor neuron, what does it do? It sends messages from central nervous system, means brain or spinal cord, to the effector organ, means our glands and muscles. On the other hand, relay neuron acts as a linker in between other neurons. Now I am explaining the function of neuron with the help of an example. Suppose I have touched a hot plate, then heat is sensed by the skin, and what is present in the skin? That is the thermoreceptor. Thermoreceptor, what does it do? It converts the heat energy into nerve impulse, and this nerve impulse is picked up by the dendrites of the nearby sensory neuron, and it sends this nerve impulse to the cell body. Then cell body sends it to the action and ultimately it reaches at the nerve ending. Whenever it reaches at the nerve ending, then what happens, you know, a chemical substance release, and this is known as neurotransmitter. This neurotransmitter helps the nerve impulse to cross this gap, and this gap is known as synapse. In this way, nerve impulse is transmitted to the nearby neuron with the help of neurotransmitter, and this process continues and ultimately the nerve impulse reaches to our spinal cord. Then what does spinal cord do? It decides what action to be taken and it gives the instruction that is taken by the spinal cord to the relay neuron. Then relay neuron send it to the motor neuron, and motor neuron ultimately send it to the effector organ, means that is the muscles. Then the muscles contract and we move away our hand. Thus we can say what is the function of neuron. It helps to transmit messages by acting as a mediator in between receptor, effector, brain and spinal cord. I hope you have understood the topic. I will meet you again in the next video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day.